Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Survival. This episode might feel a little disjointed because I had already recorded this episode and the following episode, like 2 months ago. And when I went to edit them, they were corrupted, badly corrupted. So I had to revert to an older save from the previous episode, and here we are. And I don't remember everything. So we're just gonna, take it as it is, and, oops. That's all we'll say about that, I guess. Obviously we have hay to rake, and if we gotta rake it, that means we also gotta bale it. But that is literally all I remember, and only because the tractor was hooked up and set up from the previous episode. Can't see. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Spin around a little better this time. Still a little bit off, but close enough. Wow, okay. The Exhaust Plus mod might be a little excessive. I might have to take that out. Ooh. That's a lot of smoke. That much black smoke. So, for those who don't know, black smoke from a diesel is unburnt fuel. Gray smoke is usually, being keyword here, oil in the fuel, which is a problem. That probably means you got a blown head gasket or something wrong with the actual head. White smoke usually means coolant in the combustion. Could also be a head gasket or bad head or a few other things. Bad water jacket. All of those things are bad, though. And I said usually about the gray smoke because it can also be partially burnt fuel. That's not anywhere near as common as just having oil in the fuel, though. So, there it be. This sort of black smoke, this excessive, you have a problem with your tractor, and you need to do some maintenance and repair work. So, I'm going to go back to the regular exhaust extension instead of Exhaust Plus, and I will see you guys as soon as I'm done doing that. Alright, we're loaded back in. I actually had 3 different exhaust mods enabled, and now I'm not really getting any exhaust at all. Okay, a small amount. So this one's not the best one, for sure. I will just experiment with them and see which one is the best one. I'm guessing that the problem was partially in combining them, which was accidental. But that it was also the dark exhaust smoke mod, not Exhaust Plus, that was causing the... Ooh, that freaked out. That was causing the really, really heavy black smoke. So we are pretty close to being done here. I do love this setup. It's a little unwieldy to turn, but it does a good job. If I could have a setup like this in real life, I'd love it. Well, that's a little bit of a problem there. We've got tree parts, logs. That's what they're called. Bits of tree. And that threw me off, but oh well. I could have gone in cab or adjusted the camera, been fine, but no. Uh-oh. Where are all you dogs taking off to? That's never a good thing when a bunch of dogs all just get up and walk off together. It usually means they're going to go do something naughty. Alright, I will see you guys again on the time lapse with the baler. I'd say we did pretty good out of that. What do you guys think? I'm pretty happy with that. And we still have a big old trailer load here too. Looks like a couple are trying to escape from our trailer load. Oh. Let's slightly move away from those. There we go. The straps on this trailer are a little weird. Oh, right. We have contracts that I was ignoring. Oops. And that does make me want to check on something here. Okay, good. We did already have this leased, but we have no wood left in it. Okay, those are all good things to know. I should have done that deadwood contract first. In order to fill that up. Oops. Alright, I don't remember where I gotta take these. I think it's this one. Like I said, it's been over a month since I was able to get on here. I'm happy enough with that. Considering we have a whole nother round coming up here. So sowing is this field right here that we harvested previously. Ah, get caught on the trailer. We'll get one of our workers. One of our 2 workers that we're allowed to have right now. We'll go create job. You know what? Follow me is fine. Come along, harvester. That field we planted looks great, doesn't it? Now, I don't remember the control to cancel the follow. Shift right, control right, H. Or no, F. F should do the job. Just gotta get them in here. Nope. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the keys are. There we go. Now we can get rid of that. Oops. So we're gonna pick these all up, get these sold. Then we're gonna need to do the wood transport contract. And then last but not least, the dead wood. Or should I do the dead wood before the wood transport? I do want to put a worker on doing the sewing. So I should probably do that sooner rather than later. Oops. Let's actually just do that, eh? So what is our sewing contract for? It's for green beans. Which means we need the cedar. No? Okay, well, never mind. Because we need this tractor, so... Alright, I'm gonna just pick up the rest of these bales off camera. I will see you guys when I'm selling them. Interestingly, it seems that our trailer here, between sessions, somehow had its universal auto load size changed. If you remember, our previous load was stacked only 3 high, and we are now 5 high. The previous load had been made prior. But that's okay. I'm not going to complain about that. What I am going to do is just do a high-speed run right to the sail point. Or right into the sail point, at least. Sweet. Another 41,000, or 4,100 rather. 4,300. Correction, with the environmental score reward. Now I need to look into what we have to do to plant green beans. It is the planter. Okay. That puts a kibosher on things a little bit. I don't think... Well, this does have a 3-point. We can try it. We can try it. Oh boy. If I lower it, can I drive with it lowered? Very, very slowly, but yes. It's never gonna work though, is it? No, because yeah, it'll just be a problem. So we basically have 2 options. We can either try to invest in another slightly larger tractor, which I certainly wouldn't be against. Super 88 would be kind of nice. John Deere numbered series. We could go for an 80. Oh, or a 730. Okay. No tree point though. Um, yeah. Without a tree point, it's not so useful. What the? How is that a 0? Did something just glitch out? I'm not even going to look at that. I'm going to pretend that doesn't exist. Okay, this seems to be slightly glitched out too because it's not putting on any of the options. As you guys know, this is a, kind of a problem with a lot of these mods if they're not well done. And I certainly don't have the time to test like 1,200 mods. We test them live. If they're garbage, we just don't use them. It's that simple. But for 2,500 bucks, I mean, let's give it a go. Ah. I don't know what the front loader is for that. Yeah, I don't see anything that's jumping out immediately. I would have to look into that off camera for sure, to see which one's supposed to be used with that. Alright, so let's get this set on greeny beanies. And, well, first thing we want to do is turn off this garbage HUD with mouse stuff and change those. We'll do 2 headlands. We'll start on the center. No, we'll do 3 headlands. I don't want any rounded corners. Try that again. And start job. Okay, so I actually need to turn around. Right? Or was that the deadwood? That was the deadwood. Sorry. I need to basically head straight in the direction I'm pointed. So I'm gonna get out there, and I'll see you guys when I'm back with the wood transport. Well, while we were doing things, I noticed that there was another damaged vehicle delivery contract here at the sawmill. Oof, oof. So we're doing that. We delivered the first of 2 or maybe even 3 loads from the wood delivery contract, and you can just see the dead stand timber ahead of us that we need to take care of. But for the moment, all we're going to do is run this down to get it taken care of. And with that delivered, we're going to head cross country one more time to collect our next load of logs. Where's the best path through here? I think it's actually right down here. If I remember right. It certainly looks like I did. Alright, well, we've got to go quite a ways, so once again, I will see you up at the sawmill when we are completing this contract. We are back with the final load. Contract finished. Let's get paid for our completed contracts. So there's a little over 1,500 there. There's 5,500 there. 7,400 there. And now we just have the deadwood. The deadwood, though, isn't beneficial for the deadwood so much as it is for the fact that we are leasing the sawmill and we are turning all that deadwood into all that goodies that's sitting right over there waiting for us to pick them up, which we will do after the deadwood. Now, of course, the real trick is that the deadwood, well, they are not exactly the easiest things to wrestle around. So, rather than torture you guys with a bunch of that on camera, I will just bring you back when we are done. Okay, so we just put all the deadwood in. That'll keep it going for a little while. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's get in here where we can see. And first thing we're going to do, now we should be able to go back outside, is pick up these 3. Why is it not picking up the other 2? Well, the straps did. Actually, let's drag them out here. Come on. There we go. And now if we scoot right through. Perfect. Let's go sell our products, eh? And with near perfect timing for the end of the day. Yeah, buddy. Leasing the sawmill is the winner trick. And that ends the day, and that ends the episode. I would like to thank you all for watching. As always, I will see you on the next one.